First off, I picked up some stuff that, I don't know, I pretty sure it's going to sell good. I'm almost certain I'm going to list it probably tonight. But I paid $360 for everything. Let me show you what I got, and down in the comments, tell me if you would have paid the same. I felt a little weird about it, but I think overall it's going to be a killer. Hey, it's Shane. Welcome back to the channel, Rising Grind Picker, and today I got a treat for you. I've been working hard on this buy I done a while ago, all vintage toys. I got more in picture in there. I got a list there. About $2,000 worth. But I picked up something very odd today. So I was sitting and I was here listing today, and I have about 1,300 listings, trying to list 10,000 items. And I was sitting here going through these vintage toys, and I get a text. And it's from one of the guys I've dealt with for a long time. And I used to run ads on Craigslist and Facebook and all this sorts of stuff. So I have a couple guys that I buy stuff for eBay. Usually, I don't know, every couple weeks, maybe a few times a month, they hit me up. And I got a text from him, and he's like, hey, got all this stuff. Mainly, he said, I have 500 comics. I'll give them to you for 50 cents a piece. So I'm like, I guess so. That works. Like, I sell some comics on eBay, and I'm like, sure. Are they unsorted? And he's like, yeah. So I trust him enough to ask that. So then I go over there, and he said, I have some other stuff. You should look at it. And I go over there, and he has comics, and we already made a deal before I got there, $250 for all 500. So I'm going to go through some of the stuff, but I'm going to tell you about some of the other stuff. So he has a bunch of stuff there, and he's like, you know, some of that stuff, like I was kind of like scanning stuff, and he's like, hey, it's not worth much. He had a bunch of vintage toys that just didn't sell great. So then this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And I've never, honestly, this one item that I found, I would have never, ever scanned it or looked it up on eBay. Ever. I would have left it lay there because it totally looked stupid. Now, here's the thing. Tell me what you think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure these sell pretty good, but I don't know. And this is why I don't know. One of them is sold, but no other ones are listed on the card. All of them are loose. Now, what I'm going to show you is it's probably going to blow your mind. These are already pictured. These two totes, this third tote over here is already pictured. They're getting ready to be listed. I'm going to take pictures of this stuff right after I get done with this video. Some really cool stuff in here. But this is what I paid for today. And I'm going to take pictures of it pretty much tonight. So I got these two things, 14 or 15. I think they're going to sell good. They sell for like about 20 a piece, I think. So he threw those in for free. Now, I haven't showed you what's going to blow your mind yet, but let me just kind of show you the comics and show you this. So I'm going to part this out. This is a game that sells pretty good. And it sells really decent, but I don't know if it's completely complete. But these figures sell pretty good by themselves. And if someone's looking to buy one of these figures, I'm actually going to part it out. And I also part out other games. Like there is a Dark Tower over there, right there. And I part out Dark Tower games. I think that's the third one I bought in the last year and a half, maybe. And I part them out and I list them and sell the parts. But I'll part this out. I honestly haven't comped it. He threw this in for free as well. Because I bought some stuff a while back ago and a couple of the items weren't complete and he said they were. So he threw this in for me. So I don't know if I'm going to list it whole or part it out. But more than likely, probably going to part it out. I can count the pieces, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be a part out. And then So I got these comics. There's about, like I said, 500. You got some graphic novels and stuff too as well. I think the graphic novels will sell pretty decent, but I do sell quite a bit of comics on eBay already. Not a lot, but I don't have a lot listed, but I have over 4,000 I need to get listed. Some of them will do separately. Some of them, you know, I'll list in lots and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Pretty cool comics. A little bit of Silver Age, a little bit of Bronze. There's another huge box of comics down there. But this is what I was totally stumped about. Okay. You probably seen it in the thumbnail. Okay. All these, I mean, some of the cards are in pretty bad condition. Some of them are bent like this, but that'll still sell. And this is why I'm going to tell you. Look at this. $1 from Dollar General right here. Now, let me tell you this. I looked this up and I was pretty shocked because there's only like 1 or 2 with the card that has sold, and they sell what looks like to be really fast for about 18 to 20 bucks on the card. Now, since there's none listed, I'm going to list them probably for $25.99. And if I sell all of them for that, that'll be a little over $600 in sales. And just on this tote alone, there's 24 of those in here. And a few extra of ones like this. And they're all vintage, like early 2000s. If I sell them all for about 25, take that. Now that's with none of these selling for more. And I'll probably list these for more since I have suits of armor. I'll probably list those for 30. But just the 25 base, that's over 600 in sales. And that will pay me back for this entire buy. But I would have totally passed on these. I wouldn't even have looked at them because they were marked $1. But they're made by Sunco Ltd. 2002. And I guess that was a popular Dollar General toy. I don't know. But they sell. A lot of them, if you find them, they sell loose as well. I don't know. But I'm going to list them. And I'm going to try to sell as many as I can for $25.99. But what I will say is a lot of people think that you have to have Golden Age comics to make money. And that used to be the case, but now it's not. That's a 30-cent comic right here. Haven't looked it up, but it may be a pretty good one. But some of the Silver Age comics are actually worth a lot of money. But you got to have the key issues. And the reason that is because comics are hot right now. And used to be you had to have Golden Age to make any money. But that's not the case anymore. So number 1. I don't know. I'm not really familiar with this. I'm actually more familiar with Golden Age comics. But I'm going to have to look them up and sell them and lot them up and sell them. And I'll probably run auctions on comic lots of 50 to 100 maybe and run auctions on those. And I don't know. I got about 4,000, but these are the last I picked up from him. And then all those figures, definitely not going to list all those tonight, but the figures I'm going to list tonight. I got all this stuff backed up to list, which is pretty cool stuff. Some vintage items. These are actually pretty cool. It's a Disney dinosaur, and I think they sell for about 25 or 30 a piece, I think. I don't know. Haven't looked them up, but I looked them up just when I bought them, but haven't looked them up since then. Stuff will, you know, go down in value and go up in value every day sometimes. So you really have to be apparent about what you're buying because stuff fluctuates in value all the time. So like some of those comics, if there was a $100 comic in there, I don't know, there could be like, but maybe there is. And when I bought it, maybe it was $100. And now by the time I got it home, it's decreased in value a little bit. But these are actually probably going to be worth some good money. These are kind of like graphic novels, and those are good money sometimes. So hopefully these are worth some bucks. I got a bunch of those. So I don't know. It's just been a busy week, and I feel like all this stuff is what I have to do for work tonight. It's going to be a busy night as well. But the reason he gave me that board game for free, I told you about, is this. So I bought this in a whole lot from him. and it was just this this one thing and a ton of toys, and it wasn't complete. It had no minifigs, and it was short like 2 bags of blocks. So he gave me that game for free to make up for it, which this sells for $250 if it's complete, around $250. And now selling the parts incomplete, I'm probably going to get like $50 to $60. That sucks. So I thought I'd just put out a quick video today to kind of show you what I was doing. I'm going to do more videos like this, as well as way more videos on dumpster diving and retail arbitrage and other stuff. So if you don't like this video, stick around. I'm just now getting back into the groove, and now I have a lot of work to do. So make that money and get the listing. I'll see you on the next one.